offenses are always better when you can run the ball to open up the pass and vice versa. That's what the Red Wings are going to have to do tonight to go 3-0.
Patello and Rosanova back, but they do a little pooch kick. It's going to land, and it looks like IC has the ball. Benet wasn't prepared for that, and now IC's going to take over at about the 32-yard line. That is not something we wanted to see right out of the game.
It's an amazing kick, and it goes in no man's land. Didn't take that bounce out of bounds like I think the Red Wings had hoped. They obviously saw something on tape to make that kick, to do that early.
Mandala's now got a running back on either side of him. He hands it off to Gliada, also on the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's in that easy. Boom. That's a quick score, Rick.
Well, if you're an IC fan, that's exactly how you want to start the game. If you're a Red Wing fan, that's about as bad as it gets. Turning it over when you're getting the ball, not getting the kickoff return, and then letting up a touchdown. And quite honestly, Mark, there was defenders there. Some nice blocking by those receivers. They're going to have to fight through those, or they're not going to have to throw the ball in the air at all tonight.
No. And, that was to the short side of the field. He had a lead blocker. There was nothing fancy about that.
Not at all. That's what IC does. They line up and say, we're better than you. I don't think you see a lot of stuff out there that's fancy, a lot of tricks. Yeah. They just line up and kind of get after it. And that's what they did there.
So Krenowitz was out to kick the extra point. They got Benet to jump on a quick cadence. And now, I don't know, are they going for 2? It looks like they're calling their offense back out there, and I think they're going to go for 2 with the penalty.
I think they're going to think about it for sure. And, the way they ran the ball there on that play, it's not maybe the worst idea.
Mandala hands off over the right side, and he's in. He ran over that right tackle. That was Gliada who scored the last touchdown, and now they got a 2-point conversion with an 8-0 lead.
So you saw the Benet Red Wings last week dominate a good Moline team, right? They did everything right, except for one thing they did, Mark. They had a lot of penalties in that game.
Yes.
Whether they were all legit or not, it doesn't matter. They got called for a lot. So you see 2 quick mistakes here early in this game. Special teams not being ready for that kind of pooch kick that they just did, and then you give up a point.
3rd and 13. Mandala at his own 40, fakes the handoff. Now he throws it over the middle. Great catch. And that's going to be a first down.
That's the Iowa commit right there, Mark. That's number 14, KJ Parker. That's a good, solid throw over the middle. Coverage wasn't bad. He made a nice catch, knew he was going to get tagged immediately. First down for the Knights.
No, and it was an impressive throw by Mandala.
Yep.
He threw a zip of a pass. Really nice. Led him a little bit.
Those bookends on the offensive line for IC are big boys. Another 3rd down here, 3rd and long.
Mandala goes to the line. It looks like he's switching up the play or giving some type of signal. Now he backs off. We got a slot in motion our way. Now he's going to roll right.
Watch 40. That bounced. They're going to call it a catch? Yeah, they're calling it a completion, Mark. That was Parker, who's limping off the field.
He kind of stumbled. There was a low pass. And
yeah.
You're right. It looked like he almost trapped it, but they're saying
they're taking him right over there to take a look at him.
But that's a first down, and that'll move the chains for the Knights. Hulak is in the backfield along with Joey Gliada.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was the lead blocker on this play right here, Mark.
Yeah. Gliadi's to his right. Mandala takes a snap, and you're exactly right. He runs over that left side, breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and he's down within like the 3 or 4 yard line. And you're exactly right. Hulak was the lead blocker. It was the same play they scored on.
Yeah.
It was over that left side.
Yeah, they're going to do that tonight, right? We talked about this early. They're going to line up. Nothing fancy about that, right?
No.
You get a big, strong player as your lead blocker. You follow him into the end zone. But these guys are going to have to start tackling lower. Mark, we're going to go right back to that play. I think it's number 45 in that spot right now.
Handoff over that left
same
side.
Play. It's the same exact play.
Now, they see something they like on that left side, and they just keep running
It's the same play.
Yeah.
I mean...
Kredowitz attempting the extra point. Here's the snap. Hold is down, kick is up, and it hit the upright. So that's no good, and that'll make it 14-0 IC.
Okay, so
10-10 left to go in this first half, and they're into Benet territory. Looks like they're at the 47 in this tight bunch formation. They're going to roll over that left side with Aaron Harvey, and he's got some running room, and he's still on his feet, Rick, and he's dragged down at about the 13-yard line. Rick, what you've been preaching over the last 10 minutes couldn't be more true on that play. We had 4 or 5 guys doing these short arm tackles and not wrapping up, and nobody's coming up and making a big hit.
These guys are running downhill, right? And they're coming at you, and you have got to meet that with that same kind of force and tenacity. And it's got to be 2, 3, 4 guys every single play around that ball.
Yeah, what you missed, what you can't see on the internet here is Rick clapped because he was so happy, and our production manager, Emily, jumped out of her shoes. So, Rick, could you please keep it down?
That's on me. That's a hold on 71.
Throw over the middle, and a nice catch, and that's going to be really close to a first down.
So you see Declan Walsh here, who's a tenacious rusher. 71 had 2 hands on him and pulled him down, and he kind of said to the official, there's nothing I can do. The guy already outweighs me by 40 pounds.
And Dollop, hard snap. I think that was 5 Van Sumeren.
That's going to be a first down, Mark.
But you give him the first down. Now it's first and goal from the 3. Mandela's got a running back on either side of him. He's going to hand it off over that right side, and that's Harvey. He was already in the end zone before he even got touched, Rick. That's too easy, and that's going to make it 20-0 IC. Gliotta to the right of Mandela.
Watch the rollout here.
He's looking left the whole time. He's got a receiver open. He's going to be completed.
Mark, that is a beautiful ball by the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's good coverage. You're throwing to the Iowa recruit right there, KJ Parker, who ran a great pattern. Nice play by the Knights. He's got a lot of responsibility on that defense.
And Dollett, left side, over to Gliotta. He's going to be in. That's the same play that we've talked about 6 times.
Yeah, I can't even say it again, and nobody probably wants to hear it again. But they get the lead blocker. They come out. The running back cuts it in right behind the guard and the tackle, and it's been there.
It's just power football.
A few times.
Yeah, it's just power football. So that's going to make it 27-0. 3rd and 12. 9:41 left to go in this 3rd quarter. IC with a commanding 28-0 lead. Same formation as the last play. Hulick's in that slot. Now he's going to run it down and out. They have 14.
That's KJ Parker.
KJ Parker, the Iowa recruit.
I was talking to some of the fans at halftime, and he's a really impressive player on both sides of the ball. Defensively, he closes so quickly on those Benet receivers. He can play back further, and he comes up so fast. And on offensively, you can just tell that this quarterback and Parker have played together for a long time. They're always in the right position. 3rd down, they don't panic. They make the right play.
4th and a yard. IC's going for it. Hand off to Harvey. He's going right over that right tackle. He's got some running room. He's got the first down. He's got Hulak to his left, Harvey to his right. Here's that same play, Rick, over the left side. And just like in the other series, they just went right behind Hulak, went over the left side. I don't see any.
Well, you know what? At one point, it's also a personnel issue, right? I mean, that kid lead blocks. The running back lowers the shoulder, lowers his helmet, punches himself into the end zone.
Kredowitz on for the extra point. Here's a snap. Kick is up. And he missed it. He pushed it right. So with 6:31 left to go, IC takes a 34-0 lead. We're going to take a break. Fakes it to Kane. No, gives it to Hain. Now it's a reverse. Patello throws it back to Kubacki.
It's wide open.
He's looking deep downfield. He's got a receiver open, and that's a completion.
Well, that's a fun play. You know, he hit to Walsh. Nice job. He was open. It was well designed. They really had Icy fooled on that play.
Icy's taking over. 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Lavaca comes in on a blitz. There's a fumbled snap, and he kicked it out of bounds for a safety for the Red Wings. They had Lavaca blitzing on the outside. It was a bad snap. To your point, IC does not want to give up touchdowns.
They don't want to give up points.
Yeah, smart play by the quarterback just to kick it out of the end zone and take the safety.
I think this is going to be a pass, Mark.
Now we do a shift to that right side. Kubaki's going to keep it over the right side. He's going to get bottled up, Rick. They were not fooled.
No.
4:52 left in the ball game. Hand up right off the middle. This is Terza. He's got some running room. He's got the first down and then some, and he's taken down at about the 5-yard line. Great run, great call by the Red Wings.
I love the call. I love what the line did there, and Charlie Terza, great run there for a Benet first down.
Kubaki's going to keep it over the right side.
Touchdown.
He's got some running room, and we got a touchdown. Terza win in motion. I think it threw him off. It looked like it was going to be optioned there right side, and he turned it up and went right up the middle for a touchdown.
2 plays in a row up the middle. Nice job by the Red Wings. Nice job by this offense, right? Coming out, having some pride, and really never giving up here. So that was a heck of a drive by the Red Wings.